Hi everyone, it's Jason here, and today I'm going to show you how to enter the corporation tax charge into Taxfiler. Now it's a bit of a fiddly area. It's a question I often get asked, how do we do it? Because you have to sort of flip between the accounts and the corporation tax return. But I will show you step by step how to do it today. So I've got my limited company here, Fred Blogs Limited. Everything's completed in the accounts apart from the corporation tax charge. So if I just scroll down the accounts here, so corporation tax, we're blank at the moment on the P&L side, and we should be blank on the balance sheet side. So there we go. So no corporation tax charge entered in the accounts at the moment. So, but everything else is. The accounts are complete apart from that. So what I'm going to do is click on the check and file tab here, and assuming there's no errors, which there isn't, we know the only thing left to do is enter the corporation tax. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to say the accounts have been signed. So I'm going to put 1/12/19 in there. And what we're going to do is, for now, don't worry too much at this stage, but we're going to mark the accounts as final. So I'm going to click on that there. Okay, and then we're going to click on accounts approved, because this is the only way we can get the figures transferred onto a corporation tax return. So we're going to click that button there, accounts approved. Okay, now we are now allowed to attach these figures to a corporation tax return. So it says the accounts have not yet been attached to a company tax return for filing. So we're going to click on attach like so. And what Taxfiler will now do is create a CT600 for this client. So we're going to say create tax return with this button here. So these are all the figures from the accounts that are going to be pulled through to the CT600. So once we're happy with them, for this exercise we won't scrutinize them, but we'll pretend we're happy with them. And what we're going to do is click on this button here, update amounts to tax return. Okay, so we're now on the CT600. This is actually the CT600 itself. So we've got the trade summary, adjustments to profit and capital allowances. Now, you need to make any adjustments under capital allowances here before obviously you look at the corporation tax charge, because obviously it will be different. For this purpose, I'll say there are no capital allowances. We've got adjustments to trade profit there. So again, if there's any adjustments you need to make, do them first, because what we want to look at is the final corporation tax charge. So once we're happy that all these three tabs are correct, what we're going to then do is save the changes. Okay, so this is our corporation tax return, as I said. We're going to now assume that all the capital allowances and adjustments necessary have been made. And what we're going to do is look at the computation. So we've got the computation here. Click on that, and we'll see there the corporation tax charge for the year is 128573. Okay, so what we'll now do is we'll go back into our accounts. Okay, so we're now back on our accounts. So we need to enter the corporation tax charge into the accounts. So 1286, we will go down and find corporation tax there, 1286. And of course, for double entry purposes, we need to enter the credit into the balance sheet. So corporation tax there, so we've got a minus because it's a credit, 1286. We will save changes here. So the corporation tax is now entered into the accounts. If we look at the view tab, we can scroll down and I will just prove that it's now in there. Tax on profit, there we go, it's in there. So we can now go back to check and file, which is here. And you'll notice Taxfiler knows we've made some changes, so it's asking us to reattach the accounts to the corporation tax return because we've now changed them. So we will click on reattach, and it says this return already has a set of accounts attached. We know we're going to overwrite them because we're overwriting the return with the new figures from the accounts that I've just done. So we will click on confirm overwrite. And there we go. So there's the expenses, just as before. So we'll click update amounts to tax return once again. And okay, so we're now back on the screen we were just now with the capital allowances, adjustments to trade profit and the trade summary. So we'll save the changes now. And so the corporation tax return itself has now got the CT charge included in it. So I hope that's helpful, hope that's beneficial. That's, as I say, how to enter corporation tax into Taxfiler onto the accounts and then transferring those figures to the corporation tax return. Now, if you enjoyed that clip, I just wanted to tell you really quickly about my course, How to Prepare a Set of Limited Company Accounts and Corporation Tax Return Using Taxfiler. Now, basically my course goes through the entire process of preparing a set of limited company accounts and CT600 from scratch. It's all online, so I'll just briefly show you all about the course. There's a welcome to it, a little bit about me, a little bit about the software, how to set up client details, how to set up HMRC and Companies House details, how to set up your account details, preparing a set of accounts, how you finalise the accounts, how you file to Companies House, transferring the accounts to the CT600, entering capital allowances, any other income details, and finally reviewing and filing the return. So we've got the entire process there in my online course, How to Prepare a Set of Limited Company Accounts and Corporation Tax Return Using Taxfiler. Now the whole course is online. You can literally delve into it as you want. So let me just briefly show you what it looks like. If I click into preparing a set of accounts, what it will give you is a little video. In this case it's 6 minutes 45 seconds, so it's all in bite-sized chunks for you, and it literally walks you through the entire process right from start to finish. Now once you've bought the course, you will have it for life as well. So it's £67, and if you're interested in buying the course, simply click on the link below the video and it will walk you through the process.